Okay, so let's take some time to settle and arrive. Have the knees bent with the feet on the mat and the ankles underneath the knees and the feet kind of sitting bone distance apart. And this just eases and supports the lower back. And the arms down beside you with the palms facing upwards and the arms a little away from the body. And the chin gently drawn in towards the chest. And take some time to settle. So there's a real sense of feeling supported by the ground underneath you, noticing any gripping in the body, and allow that to soften. And begin to tune in to the subtle sensations of the breath. Begin to notice the in-breath. Begin to notice the out-breath. The inhalation is vibrant, inspiring. And the exhale is soothing and grounding. And when we lean into the out-breath, there's a sense of letting go. So allow the mind to follow the breath rather than the other way around. Just invite the in-breath down into the belly, and the belly rises to receive the breath. And then that slightly longer out-breath with this intention of letting go. And letting go is a powerful practice. Many of us live very scheduled and planned lives because that is what life requires us to do. So when do you let everything go? When do you step out of that busy mode and let go all of the day's heaviness? Letting go helps us to release stuckness, emotions. And this letting go boosts our own energy. And nature's our greatest teacher. And the trees are about to show us how lovely it is to let things go. So letting go into the experience itself and losing the gripping quality of the mind. So there's this gentle inhalation into the belly. And that slightly longer out breath. With its invitation to let go. And then from here, begin to work into the physical body. So take the arms back overhead, interlace the fingers and turn the palms away from you. And from the belly, extend one leg long and then the opposite leg long. And point the toes towards you and away from you. And really begin to create that sense of the breath in the body. And feel it. Really feel the breath moving into all those places and spaces that may feel tight or restrictive. All the joints. Breathing out those blockages, those layers of tightness. Good. Let's take one more breath in this way. And then slowly return the arms down, but place them on the thighs. Place them on the thighs with the fingers kind of pointing towards the toes. Now the next suggestion is a stress release posture. And we bring the chin in towards the chest, we engage the belly, we raise the legs up, we look at the toes, and then we flop back, breathing out through the mouth, and it's a So the hands begin on the thighs, chin in towards the chest, engage the belly. So strong belly here, look at the toes. Twice more in this way, inhale, coming up. And the lower the legs, the kind of stronger the posture. Final time, strong belly. Good. And then bring the right knee in towards you, hold the right knee, bring the left knee in to meet it, into Upanasana. And just pause in Upanasana. And as you breathe out, again allow that sense of letting go through the lower back. So the thighs come to gently rest on the belly. Yeah. Long out breath. All those layers that build up, all that gripping and tightening created by the mind. Breathe it out, let it go. Good. And then from here, place the hands on the knees and direct the knees away from you, just slightly, so that the thighs are upright. Bring the hands down onto the mat, onto the ground, and raise the lower legs so that they're just a quick look. So they're just kind of like horizontal, in line with the ground. And we begin to feel the belly engage here. We begin to feel the belly start to do a little bit of work. So we inhale into that belly, and as you breathe out, lower the right foot down. And just touch the ground with the big toe, and then return that leg up. So exhale the other side, toe comes down, and then return it to where you began. So we begin to start to feel those muscles in the abdomen begin to weave together, begin to strengthen. Root down through the hands, back of the waist drops down. Let's take one more round in this way. Feel those muscles begin to work. Feel the heat in the belly. And when you've completed that round, draw the knees in towards the chest, returning to Uttanasana. Soften the shoulders. Hey, breathing out. Good. And a little bit of work in the lower back. Place the hands on the knees again, fingers directed towards the toes. Keep the knees together and begin to make small circular movements to ease out that lower back. Massaging out any tightness, any areas that feel restrictive. Again, the arms are relaxed, the shoulders are relaxed. And if you're feeling it in that lower back, notice how it feels. And then the other way. Okay. And really use the ground here, as if you're releasing into the ground. One more round in this way. And then returning to Uttanasana. And holding around the right knee and slowly extend the left leg long. Flex both feet. Spread the toes. Just again, just gently encourage the thigh towards the belly as you breathe out. Easing out that right hip. Single leg raising on the left side with the left leg. Begin the breath before the movement. Inhale the left leg up and pause. Extend into the heel as you lower the leg down. Using the in-breath to raise the leg and pause and exhale to lower. And just gently continue in this way, thinking about the pauses between the breaths, beginning to wake up the belly on the side. Next time that you raise that left leg up, pause it there, and just gently, as you breathe out, encourage the heel to be a little bit higher than the toes. And just direct that little toe towards you. Notice how it wanders away. Good. Take one more breath here. And then return that left knee in towards you into Uttanasana. Maybe a gentle roll from side to side. And then holding the left knee and slowly extend the right leg long. If the lower back complains, keep the right leg bent. Always listening to what feels right. And just gently encourage that left thigh in towards you. Breathing out. Loosening out that left hip. And then single leg raising with the right leg. Begin the breath before the movement. Inhale, the leg raises up and pause and exhale. Extend the heel down and away and pause the breath out. Inhale to lift. And again, we begin to bring some energy into those abdominal organs. Notice how the back of the leg responds, back of the knee. Letting go as you breathe out. When you next raise the leg up, pause it there, and again just gently encourage the heel to be a little bit higher than the toes, using the breath to achieve this. That gentle encouragement. Good. And then when you're ready, bring the knees back into the chest, into Uttanasana. Pause there. That gentle encouragement of the thighs coming in towards the belly. Hey, yeah, just letting go. There's always more to let go of. It's being human. And then we'll do a little bit of work into the hips. So place the hands on the knees. And this time separate. Draw the knees towards you. Separate them. Begin to make those big circles. So it comes into you as you breathe out, breathe in, as the knees move away. With both hips now beginning to open. Again, letting go of any tightness that's built up in this area. One more round in this way. And then the opposite way. Keeping the knees together and then apart. Feeling into the hips, oiling the hip joints. And then when you next bring the knees in towards you, pause them now. And then drop the left foot back down onto the mat. Flex the right foot and place that right ankle on the left thigh. And just gently use the right hand to encourage the right knee away. And if you find this tight, you can always plant the right foot back down and use the heel of the hand at the top of the thigh to ease out any tightness here, as if you're massaging the thigh away from the hip. Flexing the foot protects the knee. If you're working more strong, then the heel comes closer in towards the groin. You're just gently easing the right knee away, again noticing how the hip responds. Now for some of us that might be enough. If you're taking it further, plant both hands down and slowly lift the left foot away from the ground, encouraging the left knee towards you and the right knee away from you. And taking the breath into that right buttock and that letting go as you breathe out. So with each out breath, the left knee comes a little bit further in and the right knee moves a little bit further away. Hey, use the hands. One more breath here. And then replace the left foot. Draw the right knee in towards you. Place that right foot on the mat and just windscreen wipe the knees from side to side. Good. And then center. And again, if the hip's tight, then just use the left heel of the hand into the top of the thigh. Just massaging that thigh away from the hip. And then the left knee comes in towards you. Use the right hand to encourage the foot, the ankle onto the right thigh. Flex that foot. Using the left hand, lengthening through that left arm. Easing the knee away. And then from here, if you're taking it further, if the knees allow, slowly bring the right foot up. So the right knee comes towards you, the left knee gently encouraged away. The struggles with the breath, not with the body. Palms rooted down, back of the neck is long. The more that you let go, or as you let go, the right knee comes a little bit closer in, and the left knee moves a little bit further away. And you're letting go of any tightness in that left buttock, left hip. Let's take one more breath in this way. And then return the right foot back down onto the mat. Give the left knee a hug. And then when you plant the feet back down, take them nice and wide. Clasp the hands underneath the back of the head so the elbows drop out. So there's a letting go in the upper chest. And then we're taking the knees from side to side. We inhale into the belly, exhale to one side. As we go to the right side, the left knee drops down, center, and to the other side. Very gently easing out the knees. Again, leaning into that out breath with this invitation to let go. Let's take one more round in this way. And when you've completed that round, come back into the center. Step the feet together, knees together. Release the arms out to shoulder level for Jatara Parivriti. Inhale into the belly, exhale. Knees to one side, head opposite direction. Inhale, center. And exhale, opposite side. And as you breathe out, that sense of letting go, breathing out. And you build up in the belly. Head moves in the opposite direction to the knees. And working, massaging pelvis and sacrum up through the spine. And the next time that you take the knees over to the right side, direct them up towards the right arm. Keep them together, and then take the right hand on the outside of the top leg, the left leg. Turn the left palm up. Raise the left arm a little bit higher than the head, if that feels okay. The shoulders soft and the elbows very soft, very relaxed. The arms in contact with the ground. And relax into that posture. And soften into it, breathe into the belly, out from the belly. Pad if you need to, in between the knees, underneath the knees. And just open up the left side of the body. between the ribs. Softening. Notice where you feel any tightness here, any resistance. Just letting go into it. Let's take one more breath in this way. And then release that right hand, bring the knees in towards you. And take them over to the left side. Direct them up to where the left arm was. Bring the left hand onto the outside of the right knee. The right arm travels up to a place that's comfortable. The right elbow is soft. Maybe the head turns towards that right arm. Gently as you let go, maybe the ear drops down towards the ground. And soften into it. Just letting go. Just feeling the subtle sensations of the breath in the belly. Let's take one more breath here. And then when you return back into the center, return the arms down beside you. Separate the feet sitting bone distant apart. And just pause here. Return the breath back down into the belly. Feel centered, grounded. Maybe the mind's a little more focused now. And then in this next version of the bridge, we're going to include the arms. But as we come up, we're going to hold that lift with the arms back overhead. And then the head and knees come together as we breathe out. So we inhale, we give to the feet, we lift the hips, we lift the heart. The arms go back overhead. The backs of the hands in contact with the ground. And just pause here, breathing here. Feel strong through the legs. Maybe notice the more we give to the ground, the more lift we get through the back body. And when you come down, slowly roll down through the spine. Again, that sense of letting go. All the way through the tailbone, and the head and the knees come together at the end of the out-breath. So again, giving to the feet, inhale coming up, taking the arms up and back, pause here, feel the strength through the back body, ankles strong, thighs strong. Keep giving to the ground. When you come down, breathing out to come down. So again, that sense of decompressing as you let go. Long out breath. And one more round in this way. The back of the neck nice and long when you're up, the chin in towards the chest. Root down through the feet and the backs of the hands. Breathing into the belly and out from the belly. Strong through the back body. And when you come down, slowly down, rolling down through the spine. Long out breath. And then pause in Uttanasana. Circle the ankles. Just letting go any build up in the ankles, both directions. And then return the feet to the ground and pause there. And allow the back of the body to widen and lengthen. Again, that sense of dropping into the back body, just letting go. Kind of surrender here into the ground. Good. And then coming up to sit in a way that works for you. So maybe rolling over onto your side or rolling up to sit. And we're going to return to our Ujjayi breath that we did last week. So sitting on your blocks or your blankets, nice upright spine. Make sure that you're comfortable. And with that nice upright spine, the collarbones lifted. So the Ujjayi breath, where we place the tongue on the roof of the mouth, and we breathe in and out through the throat. We get that little sound at the back of the throat, that kind of snoring sound. And feel that there's a soothing quality to this breath. The out breath is sometimes a little more challenging than the in breath. Let's take one more round in this way. Into the belly, out from the belly, body very relaxed. And then when you've come to the end of that breath, just bring the right hand up, just as we did before. And imagine that it's a mirror. And you're breathing onto that mirror as if you're misting that mirror up. And that's the quality that you're looking for at the back of the throat. Ujjayi breath. After your next out breath, release the hands down, pause there. And we'll include that Ujjayi control of the throat with the raising and the lowering of the arms. So kind of simple movement but involving the breath. So Ujjayi breath in as the arms come up. And the palms come together and the head tilts towards the hands. And then the palms turn away as you breathe out. Notice that the breath is more slow, the mind tends to be more focused. Just 2 more rounds in this way. From the ground upwards. soothing the nervous system. And when the arms return down beside you, pause them there with the fingers gently in contact with the ground. Keep the length through the spine. And again, just take a few more ujjayi breaths into the belly and out from the belly. And everything's relaxed. The face is relaxed, the shoulders relaxed. And when you've completed that, gently open the eyes. Okay. And then from here, bring the feet together into Baddha Konasana. If the knees complain, bring the feet a little bit further forward so it's soft on the knees. Place the hands on the lower legs and just that very gentle easing out. Again, working into the hips. Keep breathing it out, keep letting it go. Yay. We keep the length through the spine so the crown of the head moves up as the knees drop down. And then from here, use the hands to bring the knees back into the center. Now you can stay on your blocks or your blankets for this if you choose to. But extend the legs long and bring the right leg over the left leg and plant that right big toe down. So this is your grounding point. Now, Ardha Matsyendrasana, so the left hand comes to the outside of the right knee, right palm faces into the center, and this leg is very active, this left leg. And we inhale and we follow the hand as we raise it up. So we get a little bit of work into the neck, and then the palm turns away as we take the hand behind us and gently encouraging that right knee into the center with the left arm. We turn to gaze over the right shoulder. And we're rooting down through the sitting bones, both sitting bones, feeling that as we ground through the sitting bones, we create that length up through the spine. A little bit of work into the neck, soft gaze. The breath in the belly. Just to work a little bit harder now into the belly. Take one more breath here. And then coming out of it the way that we came into it. So the right arm comes up. And then gently release that right leg and drum the backs of the legs. Janu Shishasana, so the right foot comes inside the left leg. If the right knee complains, take the right foot under. So never at the expense of the knee. And if it doesn't like it at all, then take the leg out. So the right foot. Okay. Turn to your left side, right hand outside the left knee. Use that back hand to create the length up through the spine. And again, you begin to gently turn from the tailbone. And you're feeling how the spine loves to move in this way. Breathing out, softening into it. Soften the shoulders. Good. Take one more breath here. And then unfurling back into the center. And then dynamically raise the arms up into a forward bend. Exhale. Just letting go into that forward bend. Inhale. Coming up. So every time you breathe out, you lean into that out breath. And there's a sense of letting go. And you're feeling that release in the lower back. One more round in this way. Inhale up and exhale. And just pause there, soften there. The sense that collarbones move forward. Notice the tendency to drop the head. Keep the gaze over the toes. Again, the little toe, just gently, the little toe directed towards you. Hands either side of the leg, down onto the ground here. Looking beyond the toes, just very gently looking beyond the toes. Notice how the head will want to lead, but just lead with the belly, lead with the breath. Soften into it. One more breath here. And then inhale, the arms come up. Take them out to the side. Release the right leg. Shake the legs out. And then Ardha Matsyendrasana to the left. Bring the left leg over. Root down through that left big toe. Draw the knee into the center. Bring the left hand forward. Inhale up. Exhale back. And just gently from the tailbone begin to turn to gaze over the left shoulder. The right back of the right knee drops down. Notice that tendency for the left sitting bone to move up from the ground. So really root down to create that length through the spine. Notice any tilting in the head. Left big toe joint into the ground. Good. Let's take one more breath here. And then when we come out of it, that back hand comes forward. Release the legs, shake the legs up. Janu Shirshasana, left foot inside the right leg. Turn to gaze over the right shoulder again. Use the right hand to lengthen and support you. Breathing into the belly, out from the belly. And then when you return, dynamically forward bend. So as you return, facing the leg, inhale, exhale forward. And inhale. And again, have that intention that as you breathe out, you're letting go of all the places and spaces that may feel tight or blocked or stuck. Exhale. Looking beyond the toes. So you keep that length through the lower back. One more round here. And then pause. And as you soften, feel the belly drop down towards the thigh. And take the breath into the lower back, breathing out, loosening up that lower back, but in a soft way. Again, Ujjayi breath can be helpful here. One more breath. When you've completed that breath, inhale, arms come up. Take them out to the side, release the left leg. Again, drum the backs of the knees. And into Dandasana. Hands come a little bit, tops of the thighs, wherever's comfortable, so you can root down through the hands. Just encourage the little toes towards you. Backs of the knees drop down, root down through the sitting bones, crown of the head moves up in Dandasana. Feel the backs of the muscles in the back body really beginning to work here. But the breath remains in the belly. Okay. One more breath in this way. Okay. And again, just drum the backs of the knees down. Swing the legs round. And come into your tabletop posture. Spread the fingers, toenails facing the ground. Cow-cat posture, gazes forward, drop the belly. Collarbones begin to move forward. Pause there. And then as you breathe out, letting go. Chin in towards the chest. Rounding the back body. Giving to the hands. And again, inhale. Letting go of any tightness in the spinal column. One more round in this way. And then just send the knees wide, take the weight off the hands and come into long arm child pose. And the forehead comes down. And then back onto all fours. Take the right leg back, tuck the toes under, come onto the ball of that right foot. Encourage the right heel down towards the ground. Go by the out breath. So as you breathe out, the heel drops down. Okay. We're going to come into a little bit of a balance here by bringing the right leg up, looking forward, and then rooting down through the right hand. Bring the left arm forward, keep the gaze forward, and work into the heel of the left hand. So the fingers point up towards the ceiling, and the heel moves away from you. And the right heel moves away as the heel of the left hand moves forward. And the gaze is soft. And again, the belly does a little bit of work here. Strong right arm. And then release. Take a cat movement. Inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale to round. And then back into your tabletop. Take the left leg back. Tuck the toes under. Gently encourage the heel down towards the ground. There, keep breathing out. Spread the fingers. Just allow that left leg to float up in line with the body. It's not coming up too high. Keep the pelvis balanced and level. And you can either remain like this or rooting down through the left hand, right hand comes forward. Heel of the right hand moves forward. Heel of the left foot moves back. And feel that length from the belly. Good. Take one more breath here. And then release again. Take a cat-cow movement. Inhale, follow, and exhale to round. And then when you return to your tabletop, bring the hands a little way forward. And begin that forward and backward motion. The next time that you take the hips back, tuck the toes under, and just allow the knees to come up a little way. You're kind of hovering here, and then the weight comes forward, and then you take the hips back. And then you come forward, and you take the hips back. One more time, forward, and the hips go back. And then from here, transition into your downward dog. Yeah. Soften the right knee, extend the left heel down. Soften the left knee, extend the right heel down. And then just hang out in your downward dog. Navel draws back towards the spine at the end of the out-breath. Strong through the arms. Let go of the head. Good. And then drop down onto your knees. We're going to work with a little vinyasa, cat dog vinyasa, release the toes. So just drop the belly down, collarbones come through. Tuck the toes into downward dog. Breathing out, drop down onto the knees, release the toes, all the way back, long arm child. So again, inhale up, drop the belly, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, down onto the knees, drop the belly down, and exhale back and down. One more round in this way, inhale, exhale, inhale, and then all the way back. Send the knees nice and wide. Take the weight off the hands, forehead comes down, and take some breaths. Good. Put the arms forward for this long arm chop, if that feels okay. Good. Good. And then slowly walk the hands back towards you into a squat. Have the right arm just inside the right leg in your squat and root down through that right hand. Inhale, left arm up. Just gaze towards the fingers of the left hand. And then lower. And then just have that left arm inside the left leg. Inhale, right fingers up. Gaze towards the right fingers and lower. And then slowly drop the heels down and come up to stand. Good. Stand in Tadasana, feet forward. Close the eyes down, take the breath into the belly. Stand nice and tall, mountain pose, Tadasana. Hey. Little bit of work into the shoulders. So just bring the shoulders forward, up to the ears, and take them back and down. Just 3 rounds in this way, forward. Breathing in, letting go back and down. And one more round, forward, up, back and down. And then interlace the fingers at the back body. Inhale, raise the arms up, shoulder blades come in, and exhale, down. Twice more in this way, inhale up, breathing out, letting go, softening. Final round, inhale up, pause, exhale to release. Good. Shake the hands out. Now the next suggestion, you may need a strap or a sock. So I'm going to use a sock. We'll see how we go. So the right arm comes up beside the ear. You may not need it, but just in case. And then you take the right palm into the shoulder blade and the left hand comes over. And you encourage the right elbow in. And we've worked with this, opening up the inside of the arm. But if you can, take the opposite hand, creep the fingers up, and this is where you may need your sock, that you're looking to bring the fingers together. So the top fingers and the lower fingers link together. And the top elbow begins to move back. And you're breathing into the belly, breathing out from the belly. Good. Gazes forward. Take one more breath here. And then release. And again, just ease out the shoulders. In whatever way, circular movements. Hey, breathing out. And then the other side, bring the left arm up, reach up. Maybe you have the sock in your left hand. Take the palm into that space between the shoulder blades. Right hand comes over, encourages that elbow into the side of the head. And then if you're taking it further, the opposite hand comes up to meet the fingers or your sock. And as you breathe out, you're encouraging the fingers together as the top elbow moves back. Breathing into the belly, breathing out from the belly. Again, just letting go of any tightness, any restriction. Good. Take one more breath here. And then release. And when you release, take the arms out to shoulder level with the elbows out to the side, feet a little bit wider. And just working with that nice spiral movement as you ease one shoulder blade into the spine. And then the opposite shoulder blade comes in towards the spine. There. So one heel up, opposite heel down. Takes it a little deeper into the twist. Yeah. Feel the shoulder blades moving in. And then from here, just let go of the arms and just allow them to swing around the body. Good. Ooh. Good. And then slowing everything down and returning to the center. And just pause here momentarily. In Tadasana, return the breath into the belly. Remember that as you breathe in, the energy moves up, so breathe it back down into the belly. Breathe in and breathe out. One more round, breathe in and breathe out. Good. Good. Okay, so we're going to come into tree posture. Because that's a balance, we know that we're thinking about grounding and we're thinking about our gaze. So we can either very simply just place one heel inside the opposite leg, which is completely fine. And then from here, we raise the arms up. So we're kind of still standing on one leg here. And you're feeling that rooting down through your standing leg. And the arms are very relaxed, there's no tightness. And if you choose to bring the foot up, you can do so. Breathe into the belly, out from the belly. Tree posture, so the arms can move just like branches, they're never still. Good. Take one more breath here. And then release, take the weight from one foot to the other. Try not to drop your head in between times. Keep the gaze forward. Keep that sense of the ground. So either you just turn the foot out and the heel comes into the leg. And you can even just bring the hands by the heart or hands on the hips if you choose to. I'll bring the leg up. Soft gaze, soft jaw. Try and ujjayi your breath here. And when you come out of it nice and slowly. Come forward on your mats and bring your hands to your heart. And gently drop your head towards your hands. You're standing vinyasa, inhale. Pause, letting go as you breathe out. Halfway. Out through the mouth. Soft knees. Inhale, arms bring you up, all the way up. Palms together. And exhale to the heart. Breathing in. Nourishing vitality. Letting go. Halfway, flat back. Out through the mouth. Soft knees all the way up from the ground up and return the hands to the heart. Same vinyasa, but with the left leg lunging back. So we inhale up, forward bend, halfway, out through the mouth. Left leg back, looking forward, drop the buttocks, lift the chest. Little bit of motion backwards and forward, back leg floats up. Step the feet together, soft knees, inhale, arms bring you up all the way up, and exhale, hands to the heart. Right side, deep inhale, deep exhale. Halfway, out through the mouth. Right leg back, looking forward. Drop the buttocks, lift and open the chest. A little bit of motion backwards and forward. Back leg floats up. Step the feet. Forward bend, soft knees, inhale up. Arms bring you up. Exhale to the heart. Pause. And then again, the left leg with a variation. So we inhale. Exhale. Halfway. Out through the mouth. Left leg back. Find the ground. Drop the buttocks. Good. Bring the right hand inside the right foot. Plant the hands down, looking forward. And just begin to soften the elbows. Soften the elbows. And that right knee comes towards the right ear. Good. And you're looking forward, collarbones forward. Good. The more you drop the buttocks, the less challenging it is. Good. And then bring the right hand to the outside of that right knee. Bring the back foot forward a little way. And then you've got the backward and forward motion. Good. Maybe the hands come forward a little way. So the back leg comes up. Step the feet, soft knees. Inhale from the ground all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. And pause there. Right side, inhale. Exhale. Halfway. Out through the mouth. Right leg back. Left hand inside left foot. So we have these three parts, the foot and the two hands. And then the elbows begin to soften. And the knee comes towards the ear. So the arms are inside the leg, good. Looking forward, good. Soften the shoulders, good. And then from here, just begin to slowly move round into your wide angled forward bend. And hang out there, let go of the head, forward bend. Drop the hands down if you can, so you can use the hands or hold the elbows. Hey. Good. Just letting go. Letting go. And then bring the hands onto the hips. Inhale, come up halfway. Deep inhale, come up fully. Good. Warrior two. Turn the right foot out. Left heel moves back. Inhale, float the arms up into warrior two. 3 breaths. Into the belly and out from the belly. Ujjayi breaths. When you've completed your 3 breaths into Trikonasana, so the front hand comes down, back arm comes up. Not too far. Draw the buttocks in. Front leg is straight. Good. Trikonasana, 3 breaths into the belly. Good. And then return to warrior two. Inhale, straight back leg, bend the front knee. Breathing into the belly, out from the belly. Okay. And then release, other side. Turn the left foot out, right heel moves back and away. Warrior two. Drop the tailbone down. And there's a sense of dropping into the back of the head. It's a soft, empty gaze into the belly, out from the belly. 3 breaths in Trikonasana. Feel strong through the legs, feel light through the upper body. From here, deep inhale up, warrior 2. And then the back hand comes forward and we windmill into our flank stretch. So the back heel comes up, front leg is extended. And then take the front foot back into downward dog. From your downward dog, come into plank. And slowly lower yourself down onto your belly. And come into crocodile, where you place one palm on top of the other. And the forehead comes down on the hands. Toenails, all the 12 toenails face the ground. If you find that the shoulders are hunched, then take the elbows a little bit more wide. Breathing into the belly, out from the belly. So to strengthen the back, we're working in 2 ways. The first way, very gently, where we simply keep the hands where they are and inhale, raise the head up but keep gazing towards the hands. So you're not coming up very far if the eyes were open, but hopefully they're closed. And then exhale to lower. So use the front of the feet, inhale up and exhale to lower. Now if you're working more strong, if the lower back allows, Velcro the hands to the forehead so that we inhale up and lower. Engage the back body and lower. One more time. When you lower down, return the arms back down beside you, turn the head to one side, take some breaths. And then finally, Shalabhasana. Bring the chin on the mat. As you breathe into the belly and allow the arms, legs, head and chest to float up. And exhale to lower. 3 times in this way. When you've completed your 3 lifts, swing the arms forward and move into child pose. The hands take the weight of the upper body. And then slowly coming up to sit for your pranayama practice. So have everything you need for your relaxation. Trying to sit comfortably, close the eyes down. Take some gentle breaths in and out of the belly through both nostrils. So relax into your posture. Again, letting go of any gripping. Midnight Shodhana, using a count of 4, 4. Close the right nostril. Inhale for a count of 4 up through the left. 2, 3, 4. Close the the left nostril. Exhale out through the right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Close. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Continue in this way. Include the ujjayi control of the throat. The gaze is soft and inwards. Spine is upright. Very soft. On your next round, in through the left nostril, inhale 4, exhale for a count of 6. And you've next taken the breath out through the left nostril. Release your hands down into your lap. Breathe in and out through both nostrils. And then in your own time, slowly lie down. So resting effortlessly, just noticing the breath as it drops down into the belly and out from the belly. Feeling supported, comfortable. return to leaning into the out breath, that breath of letting go. As you breathe out, just let go of the feet, and the toes, and the ankles. Breathing out, letting go of the calves and the shins. And as you breathe out, let go of the knees and the thighs. Letting go of the hips. And with each out breath, just letting go a little deeper. Letting go of the shoulders and the arms. Letting go of the hands. And as you let go of the fingers and the thumbs, just feel that warmth of the palms of the hands, the softness in the palms of the hands, and the fingers just kind of naturally curl in towards the palms as you let go. And there's a kind of letting go and relinquishing. Letting go around the throat and the jaw. Letting go of the sides of the mouth, sides of the eyes. Letting go of any tightness in the skull. And as Lao Tzu, the philosopher, reminds us, some of us think that holding on makes us strong. And sometimes it's in the letting go. So leaning into the out-breath, letting go a little deeper as you relax. beginning to start to slowly return back into this room. And starting to wriggle fingers and toes. And begin to gently reawaken the physical body. And in your own time, rolling onto your side, taking some breaths on your side. And then gradually coming up to sit. Namaste.